Was it the fourth Indiana Jones of the series? Or was it the second Indiana Jones of the series because it was kind of racist?
Both? I don't know.
You're right. Game number 1 between
game
Tech Chase and Critter. Tech Chase opting for ZSS. And when we talk about how Dakpo has a couple of pupils that he's been giving private lessons to, this is one of those players. And it's no surprise that Tech Chase will be opting for this ZSS. I want to see what new tricks Dakpo was taught. Of course, worth noting, Critter from the UNT area, and Dakpo is such a pivotal figure from that particular scene. So it's definitely possible that he's had his fair share of lessons from Sensei Dakpo as well.
Shoutouts to UNT. I just got accepted there.
Yeah, congratulations, man.
Yeah, I'm going to college. Woo.
College.
But I think Tech Chase needs to go to school.
Yeah, he definitely got sent back to school with that one. That was the pre-K F smash.
That was brutal.
Just absolutely brutal. But that's what happens whenever you don't get your flip kick onto the ledge itself. And Critter did such a good job. He just had the awareness, knowing that Tech Chase was going to overshoot in that situation, maybe trying to get a little bit greedy to get back onto the stage. And the punishment for it was just absolutely brutal.
Critter's punish game is by far and away the best part about him. And of course, when you're playing Ike, that's a great quality to have because he hits like a truck.
And what I'm noticing from Tech Chase off the gate is he's not doing a good enough job, I think, of creating some space, right? He's trying to use some of the Zairs to push Critter away, but so far, Critter has done a great job of just getting around a lot of the standard options that a ZSS would do. The paralyzers, the Zairs, options like that. And because he gets up close, he's rewarded grabs like this, and off of these grabs, he gets stage control, he gets follow-ups, he gets everything.
You cannot do the flip kick when you're going on stage, and especially not on shield. Maybe against a character like Little Mac who can't go into the air, that's okay, but not against Ike who has a forwarder that kills at something like 90 or 100.
It's scary. Let's not give Ike free follow-ups. That's you're gonna have a bad time.
Ike our bike.
Ike our bike.
I wonder what is Tech Chase's tag. I can't read. My eyesight is so bad for some reason.
Man, I couldn't tell you. My eyesight is garbage too, but at least I got
have
glasses. You want to hit a guy with glasses? You hit a guy with
hit
glasses.
A guy with glasses. Very clever.
Very clever.
But we're gonna see how clever Tech Chase can get with his Robin.
Oh my God, Typo! I've always wanted this coming up next feature. I just want to say you're a god. Typo, a god among men. Follow this man at IR Typo. He's a legend.
That's all right. So I want to look at that next match, but I want to look at this match too.
Definitely.
Dead even between the two Fire Emblem representatives near the middle of the tier list.
And whenever we talk about the problem that Tech Chase had in that last game, it was keeping Critter out. And what he's thinking whenever he's switching things up to Robin is maybe I'll have more access to projectiles and more tools to wall out Critter. But again, Critter, no trouble cutting through these walls, about to slice up a stock of his own.
So that Elwind miss the ledge and fade back is all right against some characters, but you can't do that against Ike because you have to fall down to the ledge or on the stage. If you fall on the stage, you're going to get forward smashed, and if you go off the ledge, you're going to get dash attacked like you saw, and that could have been death.
Good. That time, Tech Chase not opting for a projectile, recognizes the distance. Perfect Nosferatu. That's going to help him get back into this game.
Yeah, he's really looking for one of those throws into up airs because at this percent, I would not be surprised to see that take him off the top, especially on a stage like this.
And that's one of the biggest issues switching it up to a character like Robin. You may have more tools to build those walls, but what you lose are critical escape options. Robin doesn't have that mobility that a character like ZSS has, so when Tech Chase is in the corner and Critter is that close, it's a stock.
That was a great read on the air dodge.
And that was, very nearly a stock of his own. Tech Chase hoping to put one on the board here. He definitely doesn't want to get double two-stock, but Critter, the way that he's playing, the way he's able to close the distance so quickly, is just so terrifying to watch.
I'm so glad that Critter's back. He hasn't been back in a while, but he's here now, and he is making sure that we know it.
Yeah, even though he doesn't have, I guess, as much competitive experience
Critter's
or practice
back
lately, he's been labbing it up. You can tell.
Yeah. I mean, that was just a good read, knowing that, all right, Chase is probably going to attack me here. Tech Chase is probably going to attack me here.
And he's probably going to take the stock, too.
I mean, it's a very, very, very powerful jab.
And wow, Critter, he felt like he had just gotten Tech Chase's number with that F tilt on towards center, but Tech Chase did a good job of really standing his ground there. I like it.
Yeah, I wanna see him get a kill with the book. I wanna see the LeVar Burton.
Wow, actually, for all that we're talking about Critter, Tech Chase has managed to bring this within reach, really.
Yeah, he's closed it in all the way. I mean, 12%. That's one aerial, one thunder. Oh,
but one dash attack.
Oh, so I don't know if he waited for that intentionally, but it did put Critter in an unfavorable position.
I was scared too. That up smash comes out so fast. Somehow Tech Chase still hanging on to the stock.
He really needs to get stage control right now. Yeah. Otherwise, I think this is game over.
And Critter thought he had the opportunity, but that lingering hitbox from that arc fire catches him off guard. And the bear, what a play from Tech Chase. The pop-off as well. You can tell that he's really feeling it. He was down for the entirety of that game, but in that last stock, he just made such great decisions. He had fantastic patience, and he didn't crumble under the pressure like he did in the game before and in the stock before.
Yeah, and it's so important to find those small punish opportunities at kill percent, because Robin is very good at building the percent and keeping you from building percent on her/him. But the important thing is that you have to be able to see those small opportunities to get that kill punish.
And Tech Chase definitely saw those opportunities. Like you mentioned, few and far in between to really get those optimal KOs, but he fought hard, and he took that game. That was well fought, well deserved. So this is game 3 now. Let's hop into the mind of Critter, right? You just lost the game. It's game 3. You're going to your counter pick. What are you thinking?
Well, I'm thinking that Chase definitely banned Lilac Cruz because I saw an ooh, and I was like, it's definitely Lilac Cruz. Everybody bans Lilac Cruz. But
it's a no fun zone.
No, absolutely. But we're on Town and City. I think this is a great pick for Critter because Ike has so many options to kill off the top. Up smash, up tilt, up air, down throw, and up throw even. I mean, they're pretty brutal, and we're going to see how it works out for him. He's got a lot of room, there's not a lot of room, and Tech Chase doesn't have that room to really keep him walled out as much. And when he's got those platforms available, it's pretty easy to get around those magic spells.
Exactly. Because of what you mentioned before, just how constricted the stage is, that's going to make it even easier for Critter to get Tech Chase in the corner. And like you mentioned, less room to really work with. We're seeing the results of that less room to work with right now. Tech Chase again in the corner, and beautiful movement from Critter. He knew Tech Chase was going to go for an offensive option. He's feeling confident, and he just walked back and then did a quick bair to regain control.
Yeah, Critter's edge guards have been pretty brutal this set. Really not giving him too many chances because Ike has such a big hitbox with that sword that he can cover a lot of options.
Another massive dash attack. One thing that's definitely changed up from Critter in this game in particular is his spacing. Notice how many of his hits just hit with the nick of the blade, the very tip of it. He's trying his best to really utilize the most of Ike's range to deal with the zoning tools that Tech Chase's Robin has. That time, right from the shoulders, from the hilt, Tech Chase still hanging onto the stock, but near 120. He doesn't have very many hits left to give. I think one beefy hit from Critter will be more than enough to take the stock.
Yeah, and you're seeing a lot of dash attacks from Critter, and it's a great option because good fire to forward. I'm just losing my words.
I mean, I'm losing my mind. This is Tech Chase, who is very much the underdog in this fight. Now a stock away from taking this set.
Yeah, but Critter looking for the edge guard. I thought Critter was gonna say, "Forget it. I just want this to be over."
Well, the down smash definitely had a lot of vigor in it. It's gonna put Tech Chase at his final stock, but he's not dissuaded yet. He wanted to keep Critter in the corner, but Critter able to space around the arc fire, hop over it, and put on a nifty 41%. Gets a lot of control. In a rough spot. Wow, how did he was
gonna go for it again.
Cutting it so close. Somehow Tech Chase weaving around that edge guard attempt from Critter.
Yeah, and Tech Chase doing a really good job spacing these arc fires to get right on the edge so that he can cover almost every option Critter has other than wait.
And wow, the mix-ups now from Tech Chase. I was about to comment how he's been using his shield a lot more because Critter's been approaching a lot with dash attacks and a lot of strong aerials. But right there, he saw the grab coming, throws out the arc fire, and Critter runs right into it.
He's going to need to get a kill soon, though, because that Levin sword is almost depleted.
Yeah, it's looking pretty scary. How many resources does Tech Chase really have left against an Ike that has a good amount of rage and a great amount of KO potential?
Wow, so Critter not able to get a punish there after Tech Chase drops off the stage. He's going to look for, I think the best option for Tech Chase at this point is to just throw out 11th sword, get it out of there, and kind of camp it out until the next one comes.
The grab, I think, might give him a little bit of space to work with, but he still feels confident. He still feels hot.
That would have killed if he had 11th sword. Sorry.
Yeah, exactly. But now it's back. And I think that when we look at the momentum, the pacing of the game, it's all in his favor. Right there, though, Critter breaking through the corner, getting the grab, and now we're going to be seeing... What a tech and a beautiful KO! That was such a godlike play from Tech Chase.
That was the best play I've seen all day. That was awesome.
Oh my god. I feel that's like one of those moments why we play this game. That was absolutely brilliant. We took a situation where he was about to lose everything. He took such a disadvantageous situation, and he keeps a level head, figures out how not only he can survive, but get the final punish he needs. Everyone in the crowd popped off after seeing that, and well-deserved as well. Tech Chase making the upset a reality and taking it 2-1 over Critter.